Yesterday was a whirlwind for all of the agencies and community members involved in the search for Jayme Closs. Detectives spent today searching the suspect's home and cars. And at a press conference this afternoon, we learned that they did find a shotgun that's the same type that was used to murder Closs's parents, though more testing needs to be done to prove if that is in fact the murder weapon. At the press conference this morning, the investigation was much newer and everybody's main focus was on making sure Closs came home today.
We want to thank Jayme for being so courageous and for achieving an opportunity to find her way back to us. What an extraordinary young lady.
After a nearly 3-month search, Barron County Sheriff Chris Fitzgerald says Jayme Closs managed to escape the cabin where she had been held captive in the town of Gordon yesterday, walking on foot to find help.
It's amazing the will of that 13-year-old girl to survive.
In cases like this, we often need a big break. And it was Jayme herself who gave us that break.
Closs approached a woman walking her dog, who then brought her to a neighbor so they could call police.
A short time later, one of my patrol sergeants happened to find a vehicle that matched the description that Jayme gave my deputies of the suspect and pulled the vehicle over and took the suspect in custody at that time.
That suspect is 21-year-old Jake Thomas Patterson of the town of Gordon. He will likely be charged with Closs's kidnapping and for the murder of her parents.
The subject planned his actions and took many proactive steps to hide his identity from law enforcement and the general public.
Fitzgerald says Closs has been medically cleared and will be reunited with her family today. Detectives are still working on why Patterson took Closs and what happened to her since she was taken in October.
We got the 13-year-old home. Now we're going to solve the case and make it foolproof for the district attorney's office. We ran a lot on hope for the last 88 days, and now we're running on Jayme's will.
Jayme, we missed you, and we are so grateful you are home.
Now, Jayme Closs made a miraculous escape after being held captive for the last 88 days. She also managed to describe her captor well enough that police found him soon after getting Closs to safety. Today, police worked quickly to learn more about that suspect. News Watch 12's Dakota Sherrick is live in Barron County tonight with more details. Dakota, good evening.
Lane, the Barron County Sheriff told us this afternoon in a press conference that they believe that the suspect, 21-year-old Jake Thomas Patterson, was actually out looking for Closs when they found him out driving in the town of Gordon yesterday. It's still unclear how Closs escaped, but we do now know that the suspect was not home at the time she managed to leave. Sheriff Chris Fitzgerald says the same type of shotgun used to murder Closs's parents was found when searching Patterson's home and cars today. He says Patterson went through great lengths to abduct Closs.
With regards to the suspect taking great efforts to minimize his forensic footprint at the crime scene, they include things like not leaving trace evidence by changing his physical appearance, like shaving his head not to leave hair behind.
Fitzgerald says they don't believe Patterson knew that Jayme Closs or her parents and had never had any contact with them. Investigators are still unsure why he took her.
Not knowing will plague us for some time, but again, our goal is to continue to do what is right for Jayme and seek justice and seek that justice is served.
Gathered above the lobby looking down.
Closs was medically cleared today and was reunited with her family. And we also know that Patterson will have his first court appearance on Monday. He is currently being held in Barron County Jail on 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide and 1 count of kidnapping. Live in Barron County, Dakota Sherrick, News Watch 12.